Yes, guys, GRP back in the house with our last topic, and this is an interesting one. It hasn't been
confirmed
from any of the major trades, so let's just put that out there. But there's a report going around that Marvel are eyeing up Ryan Gosling for an MCU villain in Thunderbolts. So this comes to us via the direct. And we'll tell you where they got the news from and why people are reporting on it. So it says, thanks to a new rumor regarding Marvel Studios' upcoming Phase 5 slate, it appears that Ryan Gosling may be on his way to a role within the MCU. Pardon me. Since becoming the talk of the Hollywood world in 2015's Oscar-winning La La Land, Ryan Gosling has only added to his extensive run of A-list projects across the entertainment industry. Most recently, he teamed up with the Russo brothers for their efforts on The Grey Man, which also starred MCU icon Chris Evans, leading fans to wonder if he'll get his own shot in the expansive Marvel universe. Gosling has actually spoken on the idea of taking a Marvel role, noting how cool it would be to take on any kind of part in the ever-expanding multiverse saga. But that's the kind of guy I like to hear from, not dissing it, you know what I mean? Well, thanks to a new rumour, there may be a movie in which fans could see Gosling make his long-awaited MCU debut, Thunderbolts. Noted scooper Daniel Ruckman shared on his Patreon account that Marvel Studios is eyeing Ryan Gosling to play a major villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The role calls for a lead male between ages 30 and 50, describing him as a conflicted and powerful villain and comparing him to an evil Superman. Us Marvel heads know who it could be. The rumour points to Marvel being interested in Gosling or Alexander Skarsgård to play the role in 2024's Thunderbolts. All signs point to the character being the powerful Marvel entity Sentry. Then it goes into who Sentry is. Let me just read a little bit of that. Should Gosling actually take on the role of Sentry in the MCU, he'd be embodying one of the most powerful characters the comics have to offer, one that ties back to the super soldier serum as well. Sentry, aka Robert Reynolds, was injected with a serum that gave him superpowers when he was a high school teenager, but it was one designed to be immensely more powerful than the concoction that turned Steve Rogers into Captain America. After taking the serum, Reynolds was imbued with what's described as the power of a million exploding suns, leaving a trail of destruction behind him wherever he goes. Let's leave it there. I'm going to leave that there. Now, let me go first on this because I need to give you guys some...
You need to school us in some Marvel.
Yeah, some Marvel lore. So basically, what they're saying is it's a character that is like an evil Superman, right? That was the brief, right? So there's two possibilities that only one was mentioned in that article. So obviously, one was Sentry, and if you're talking about an evil Superman, it's more likely to be Sentry. The second one is another character called Hyperion, who is like a Superman clone as well, a Marvel Superman clone. Who has very similar powers to Superman. The reason why they say Sentry is because Hyperion is not necessarily evil, whereas Sentry has they said conflicted. The reason why they say that is because he has two sides to him. So he's Sentry, but he can also change. He's got a mental condition where he can also change and become the Void. And the Void is like the evil side of him. And he wrecks shop.
He's a bit like Hulk in a sense.
Yeah, but he just wrecks shop. Like, he really, he's as powerful as Superman.
Okay.
So he wrecks shop. And every time he turns into the Void, it's a problem. It's like Avengers level problem. Like, he bodies like Thor, Hulk, in a lot of the comics that he's in.
Yeah.
So he's seriously powerful. So the reason why there's a reason why, though, that I don't necessarily think it's Sentry or Hyperion for that matter, is that these are seriously powerful characters. And in Thunderbolts, you haven't got anyone that's not anywhere near
That
as
can
powerful.
challenge them,
Yeah,
no.
they would like wipe the floor with them in 5 minutes or less. Yeah, right. Literally. You got what? You got Winter Soldier. You got Ghost. You've got Yelena.
Black Widow sister.
Yeah, Black Widow sister. Who else you got in there?
They got the villain from Black Widow as well in there.
Yes. So
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. You haven't got anyone that can remotely challenge Sentry. Remotely challenge. The only person you might have in there, but they haven't established him yet, is Red Hulk, which is what Thunderbolt Ross, who's now played by Harrison Ford, can turn into. But you haven't established that yet, so I doubt he'll be Red Hulk in that.
Yeah.
And even then, he would still get bodied. Do you know what I mean? That's how powerful Sentry is. So
who can beat him?
You're talking about in a Marvel.
Marvel.
You're talking about the higher echelons of. So Thor could, but it's a problem for Thor. Hulk could, but it's a problem for Hulk. Hyperion could, but it's a problem for Hyperion.
So you need all three, basically to lick him down.
Or you got some of the heroes that are seriously overpowered, which I don't think you would ever see them in the MCU, despite them being so cool, is Blue Marvel, who's actually a black guy. He is seriously powerful.
Okay.
But he could body Sentry, but you're not going to see him in the MCU. So he's too powerful. Unless they depower him, then I don't want to see him in the MCU.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So so I put the floor to you boys. What do you guys think of this? Obviously,
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
But from what you describe, doesn't make sense.
No. That doesn't make sense being that character.
Yeah, being that character. But Gosling, I see him in.
Yeah.
I see him in the MCU.
Yeah. 100%.
He'd be a nice little touch.
Yeah.
He fits.
Yeah.
And I saw him in Grey Man.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
It's a good watch. It's a nice watch.
Okay, have you seen it?
No, not yet.
It's not the greatest film I've ever seen, but he done well, and it was a good watch. I enjoyed it. So, but it's just Ryan Gosling, isn't he?
Yeah,
and he does what he does.
But I actually like him as an actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah,
I think he's quite underrated.
Yeah, 100%.
And he doesn't get the greatest roles. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think he gets roles, but he just doesn't get the greatest ones.
Yeah. Obviously, he struck gold with La La Land and the one that we like with
the Nice Guys.
Yes, the Nice Guys. That was wicked with what's his name?
Russell
Crowe. Yeah.
But other than that, he's just all around good American guy.
Actually, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian. I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to be Canadian. All around good Canadian guy.
Yeah, man. Okay.
That's it. I ain't got much to offer.
Yeah, Damien, what are you saying?
He needs to play Ghost Rider. He's been asking for years.
Is that what he wants to play?
He's mentioned Ghost Rider so many damn times.
I prefer to see Keanu Reeves in that role, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but he's going to go and do Constantine 2 now, so they're not even... They're away from that.
But you know he would have done Ghost Rider well. Keanu.
Big time.
That deadpan, that...
Big time.
Big
time. But I still think Gosling can do a good Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he's good enough actor to do it. Yeah.
I don't see him getting Cage over to do it in the Marvel Universe.
No.
Not after what happened with the first two.
Whoa. Something. You know, it's just like, it's always like drunk and on drugs, isn't it?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I love Nicolas Cage. Love him, but Ghost Rider, nah.
Not for you.
Nah.
But I think to all of your points, like if you bring him in as Hyperion or as Sentry, it's like it doesn't make sense in that universe because what's going to happen? You can tell me that all of them are going together, so I'm going to beat him. No, didn't work for the Avengers that well with Thanos, and nearly all got beat that time. They're very, very lucky. So these are higher powered than Thanos, and I'm not even.
Get Spider-Man, he'll be alright.
He's.
So yeah, I'm not on it, Gosling. I'm happy for you to do this. I still need to do Ghost Rider, but just don't do Hyperion or whatever the other one's called. Sentry. Yeah, this doesn't work in that universe. Moving on.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, what do you think about these rumors? Do you think that Ryan Gosling is going to play Sentry or Hyperion? Does it make sense? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think, please.
And with that,
the show
is
over. Yeah, guys, thanks for being here with us today. And guys, listen, check out all our social media handles. We will be doing more live streams, and going into the next year, we will be focusing more on live streams to the point where all the shows will be live streamed first. So just prepare yourself for that.
Yeah.
And
be involved.
Yeah.
Like the video, mine.
Exactamundo. You know what I mean? But anyway, from me,
Potato Head,
Over here, boiling
Billy
away.
Ray Valentine,
Billy Ray
That's a
Valentine
bye-bye.
over there.
peace.
we out.